Hello there, it's Andrew Palmer from elegantmarketplace.com. Now you may have heard of our W3 Total Cash promotion in partnership with InMotion Hosting and BoldGrid, because we're now part of the InMotion Hosting group and I wanted to take advantage of getting to know these guys. Now what we've done is W3 Total Cash have never offered a bundle. So like a 10 user license. So I persuaded them to do that, and that was great. But it was a little bit too much. It was $500. And now it's about $1,000 to buy 10 user licenses. So for developers, that was a bit of a tough ask. But with Elegant Marketplace, we've managed to get or persuade BoldGrid to make sure that Elegant Marketplace users using the code ELEGANT50 for a little while, it's not going to last long, you can get 10 user licenses of W3 Total Cash for $250. So that's $25 a license. Not only, but also because it's a subscription product, I didn't want it to increase to either the $1,000 a year or the $500 a year. So that is a fixed recurring price, $250 a year. 10 pro user licenses of W3 Total Cash. But I also wanted to see, even with the simple settings, how much I can improve sitefixer.co.uk. Now it's based in the UK, so I'm going to do speed tests from the UK, and I may even just do a couple from the US just to see how we're going. But I wanted to see what I have to do as a developer and whether I really have to do a deep dive to make sure that my client sites are fast. Now we all know a fast site means visitors stay longer, and if you're offering a maintenance service or a fixer service like we do at sitefixer.co.uk, it's really important that our site loads fast. It was on a WordPress instance which had its own caching. I've transferred it to a Linux instance on a shared host, so no big deal with a VPS or anything like that. It's a very small server, shared server, and this is what I want to do. So let's have a look and see what SiteFixer is doing at the moment on Pingdom Website Speed Test. I love this testing tool. So let's have a little look at starting the test. Oh dear, that's not very good. 4.74 seconds, that's going to bore people, and it's also going to go against us saying, how can you fix sites if your site takes so long to load? So not very impressive. Most of everything else is right. Add expires headers, make fewer HTTP requests. Now, HTTP requests are mainly made by plugins or any other additional thing that you've got on your website. There's not a lot you can do about that really. And expires headers, you can put a little bit of code in your header. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight back and I'm going to go to the site. I'm going to activate just the simple settings. I'm not even going to go through the settings of W3 Total Cache. Let's have a little look. Let's activate that. So that's all activated. Let's go to the settings, which you can go to through this menu as well. And I'm going to just leave it as it says. So it does disk caching. You can use a CDN if you want, if you've got Cloudflare or StackPath or any one of the ones that are friendly. It's friendly with Amazon, Google Drive, whatever you like. It's got everything. So you can have any kind of CDN there. You've got Max CDN there as well. And I'm just going to save all settings. Now, that's got minifying of CSS and JS, and I'm not going to enhance that at all. I'm just going to say let's just use all the defaults on this plugin. So let's go back to Pingdom Website Speed Test. Let's see if it lets us test it. Start that test and we'll have a little wait, see what goes on. Wow, that's amazing. I've got it down to just over half a second. Let's have a look, see if the website works. So let's open up a new incognito browser, put in SiteFixer. Well, that loaded pretty quickly in a browser. in an incognito browser which doesn't keep any cookies or caching, and everything seems to be working perfectly well. So that's it. W3 Total Cache works. Go get the offer. That's my recommendation.